It is. Yeah, brought us. Is this your Teresa?
It's like, oh shit.
Oh.
The Live from the Studio Rapidcast, sponsored by Monster Energy. My bad about that way. I didn't. I wasn't foreseeing them going as long as they did.
Oh, that's cool.
But also, I wasn't about to be like, "Yo, wrap it up." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a fun.
Yeah, dude, it was
show.
fucking.
Didn't
Dude, that was a really cool
blow up that
podcast.
dynamic.
It really was cool.
Yeah, it seemed fun. We were just walked in at the end, but
Dude, Big Ed was talking about fucking being a bounty hunter and shit. And
Being
like,
a bounty
What?
hunter.
dude, Big
like
Ed.
he wants to be or he has been.
Big Ed. This is basically, ever watch like The Walking Dead, and then afterwards they have like The Talking Dead.
Yeah.
We're the Talking Dead for that podcast. We're just reviewing what they
Just
talked
reviewing,
about.
just giving us a list
So-
of like a summary of like everything.
Yeah,
that
it's like, so
happened.
what do you guys think is gonna happen next episode? Fucking Big Ed was a
Are
bounty
we
hunter.
still recording?
Yeah, we're recording
All
right
right.
now.
Oh,
Live
great.
from the studio.
Live.
I'm Eric Glazer.
I'm Jimmy Selesky.
And tonight on the cast, we have Elizabeth Norman.
Hi.
All right, so get back to their podcast.
Yeah, right.
All right. Anyway, so on Longer From Home, featuring Garrett Harvest and King Tink, Big Ed was a bounty hunter, and he literally
Like he was in real life.
He
like
was
he did
in
this?
real life.
Oh shoot.
In real life. And
So for anyone who's just listening, the studio has been turning into somewhat of a podcast empire.
Yeah.
And we have multiple podcasts out of the studio now,
Yeah.
all pretty much because of our success.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
From the rise of Live from the Studio,
The studio
brought
network.
in the likes of Confessional Podcast, Long Way From Home, which we're discussing now.
Yes.
And then soon to be, I think, Laughable.
Yes.
Record out of the studio.
Yeah, dude, we're really becoming
interesting.
something the fuck else.
But
But,
so he was a bounty hunter, like
yeah.
legit bounty
Like
hunter.
dog?
Legit,
Like,
like
dog double G, the bounty hunter.
yeah, like that guy.
Oh my god.
And he literally
Ooh, I
he
would so watch
arrested.
that show.
He told a story about how he arrested somebody at their mother's funeral.
Oh my god!
They went in with like a group of guys
my
and
God.
just stood throughout the entire thing. Like went up to the casket,
Right.
Oh my
everything,
God.
the
Like, they
entire
helped
shit.
carry it. They're like Paul
They were
Bear.
yeah, exactly,
Like, you're
exactly.
like the biggest guys here.
He
You
like
help us
delivered a
carry it?
eulogy.
Yeah.
He's like, she would have wanted us to be. It was insane. Just the fact that like what they go through. And I was like, dude, like, so you're not a cop though? And he's like, oh, I'm not a cop. I'm like, then how do you get that job? You're just like, I'm a huge dude.
Well,
and I'm just gonna go
I gotta
find
get
part
people.
of
I
it
got a stun
is,
gun.
I think being
Big
good
ass
at
wife.
finding people seems like one of the skills.
They
It's
told me
like-
they would like catfish people. They basically did.
Oh,
do you-
yeah.
Do you remember the stuff we used to do in high school? Like, remember we created that fake page, Skylar Hansen? And it was like,
that
and
Prajwal. came from
Fraudwell,
that,
yeah,
too.
yeah. We created all these fake pages in high school. We would like just like
That
message.
wasn't specifically me and Jimmy, but
It wasn't specifically us, but it was in our circle, and I thought it was funny. And whenever I think something's funny, I consider myself a part of it. And so they were just doing this shit, but like we would just message girls, and like the thing that we created with Will was this broy dude named Skylar Hansen, and we like made
like the
his
most typical Coward Hall name.
exactly. Like
Oh
his
my
quotes
goodness.
were like from Sublime songs and shit, and like just like the most typical white guy that like we
Yeah,
thought.
the picture was like some surfer kid.
Yeah, exactly. And so we would message people and just like, hey, what's up, blah blah blah, and like talk to them. We were fucking 15, whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
And but they did this.
We
to,
never like tried to actually lure anyone out or anything like that.
Yeah, we didn't do that. But this guy catfished a dude and like literally used it as a means to arrest him on site when they met up with him. And I was like, dude, that's all the shit we used to do in high school minus the apprehension. Like we just fucked with people, but like you did it for the law.
Dude,
And
we can be bounty hunters.
we could be,
Yeah.
dude. I feel like I could. Here's
The
the
number one bounty hunting podcast. in
Yeah,
Maryland.
dude, we're gonna fucking get you. We're gonna get you, dude. It was wild. I didn't know he did all that shit. Big Ed the bounty hunter. I think he likes me, so I think I'm safe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, he's like one of those guys that's like always tough with you or whatever. Like he tries to be tough, but he's like a little teddy bear.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
He
I don't
seems
have a
really
fucking
nice.
warrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's nice out at the mics and everything. And saw him buy a homeless guy a sandwich at Motor House.
Yeah,
one
dude,
night.
that was where we
nice.
met him, right? Outside
yeah.
of Motor House, yeah. He gave us that whole rap about how, what's $7 to me? $7 ain't shit to me. I was like, true.
Yeah.
True. It was very deep.
Yeah. So now that we got that over with,
Yeah.
Elizabeth Norman,
Hi.
Sorry.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
How's it going?
you got some cool shows coming up. You're doing
I do.
Benson Ball,
I am.
Tignataros Festival.
Mm-hmm. It's really exciting. That's on
Yeah.
Saturday. I'm also doing Punk House Comedy, which is Kevin Titt's show down in D.C. on that Friday. And then I'm doing a show in Lancaster, Pennsylvania on Sunday.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You ever been to
Yeah.
Lancaster
Triple
before?
play.
I have. Yeah, my sister goes to school there. So I visited her.
What school is up there?
Franklin and Marshall.
Oh, nice. Who do we know that was from Thunder Club? Dennis, the Asian
Dennis,
one.
you went to Franklin Marshall?
Yeah, he went there. He's always telling them about how fucking great Lancaster is. He's like, dude, Lancaster's
Well, he
about to be
lives
the
up
new
there
New
It
now,
York.
is
right?
really nice. I don't think it's going to be New York.
He thinks it's gonna be the next
It's
New York.
really-
He thinks that is New
Well,
York.
him and his
Oh, no.
girlfriend live up in Lancaster, right?
It's really cute, and it's like a nice little
Cute.
city. It's like clean. It's very small.
Yeah, they got a Thunder Club got a write up in the Lancaster Times. or
Oh,
whatever.
very nice.
That's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Well, it's the kind of thing too where it's like it's a really nice small town. There's a lot of cool like art going on and other stuff like that, but it's also like in the middle of an extremely rural area. So it's like, you know, like a little dot amidst a sea of like people that aren't really into that necessarily.
What I regret is that the word you used for it was that it's a cute town, which is exactly how I would describe it. But I feel like as a guy, I don't describe places as cute.
Okay.
I do.
Which is
Interesting.
you do?
Yeah,
You describe
yeah.
places as cute? Like
Yeah,
you're
I
like, "That's
describe a
cute."
lot of stuff as cute.
I describe things as cute. Like, oh, that's a cute thing. But
I
like
like-
a place.
You know how, like when
Interesting.
you start putting something into like your vernacular as like a joke, like everyone who wasn't a bro would always be like, bro, like sarcastically, but then it just like became your thing. My mom, like when we were growing up, like whenever she'd take me and my brother to movies and shit, like I remember when we saw the first Toy Story in the movies, at the end of it, everyone's like, oh, that's a good movie. My mom was like, yeah, that was so cute. That was a cute movie.
That's a very mom thing.
Yeah, but me and my
That's so
brother
cute.
have always just been
I
like
can imagine
calling
Alex
shit cute.
saying that like very clearly.
Alex
Yeah,
calls
yeah.
a lot
Like,
of
that
stuff
is
cute.
so
Yeah,
cute.
and we started doing that like
Yeah.
to as like a funny thing.
That
And
is
it's
cool
also
though.
like,
But then
you're like,
we
that
just,
is an
you know,
accurate description.
now it's
of
just
what
part
this
of
It
it.
is because
like.
some stuff is
It's
just
cute.
cute, but like
It
I
is
would never
cute.
think like things that are supposed to be this size but are for some reason a little bit smaller. That's cute.
It
That's
is cute.
It's cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. Like it should be bigger, but it's
It
small.
should be bigger, but it's too small. And then you go, how does it get so
It's
small?
so cute.
How is it even so tiny?
And then me, I'm sitting there like, well, I need a word for it, but I can't say it's cute.
but it
so
is
I
cute.
just fucking
They, not that long ago, I think it was like a couple of years ago, they had an exhibit at the Walters that was like all of their stuff that's smaller than it should be. It was like all of their miniature portraits and all of their miniature books.
Oh my
They
God.
have a book that is like so small that they have to put it in like a little vial so they don't
Yeah.
lose it.
Oh
Like,
my
it's
God.
like
Humans
teeny
were
tiny.
much smaller back then.
Well, people are, that's partially true, but
That thing
people
was
have
like
been
Harry Potter
obsessed with
size.
tiny things for a really long
Yeah.
time.
bonsai trees. Japan,
Yeah.
they love small things,
They're
right?
so cute.
They love that shit.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is sometimes with Japan, you wonder if it's because they have like as an island, like they don't
So
have a
little
ton of room
resources,
to
yeah.
grow necessarily or expand. So you're kind of like, are they into keeping things small because it fits better in there, and then are they just like, but also this is so cute, and we love it.
I think it's almost like a word before you start using it. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they started doing it pragmatically,
Yeah.
but then they're like, well, this is cute.
They were cute
This is
before that shit was
Yeah.
cute.
It's cute.
Well, that's the thing
We have
too,
more
is,
room
like-
now, but we still like this cute stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like babies like evolved to be more cute so that like their parents would want to keep them. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've read about that recently. I read that the proportions of a baby's face, like having the disproportionately large eyes and
Big
things like that,
eyes,
that
big
makes
ol'
babies
forehead.
cuter. Which, like,
So
I find that it's like both beautiful, but at the same time, it's almost like discouraging because it's like, damn, if I have a baby that's not cute, will I not love it?
I don't know, dude.
I think that that's the other thing too, is like you never know until you get into a situation, but I feel like you'll find things about your baby that are cute. You know what I mean? Even if you're like not like it looks cute all the time, like maybe when it like laughs, it's really cute. Or maybe like, you know,
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like,
You know,
what
like, it's
if
in a
my
different way.
baby
or
But
like you
also,
isn't
notice it
cute?
looks like you, so you're like, oh, that's me.
yeah, that's the other thing too.
It's
is
cute
like,
me.
I hope my baby's cute, dude, because I want to love him. I do want to love my
you're
kid.
gonna have a cute baby.
Yeah, it'll be okay, Jimmy.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was kind of an ugly baby.
When that time comes, you'll have a cute baby. Science will be so
I was an ugly
advanced
baby.
by that time.
I can't believe my parents love me. It's amazing. It's literally, it's unfounded. The
Yeah,
fact
well,
that they
they're
took
gonna
care
have
of me.
prenatal surgery that can
Yeah,
give your
also
baby a
people are,
nice
like,
little
very
facelift,
not
chisel down its
objective.
chin bone.
Yeah, like I want my baby to have a
About
strong
their
chin
babies.
at birth. I don't want to wait for that shit. I want my baby to look good. I
Like
want to be
pretty.
I want my baby to
Squidward.
wingman for me immediately. Like immediately.
Handsome Squidward baby. Yeah.
Damn,
Your
dude.
baby comes out of the womb with his hair slicked back, and fucking shades on.
Yeah, fucking smoldering somehow. It's like, wow, that is like good looking
Smoldering.
Smoldering.
Like, I can't even make eye contact
Dude, you
with that
bypass cute. You're just handsome. I have a handsome baby. It's not even a guy. It's just handsome somehow. Just
Yeah.
smoldering. Fucking, those, I can only hope. I can only hope someday.
Yeah.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
you know what? That day will come. Just knock up
Hopefully.
some groupie after an open mic at the Horse.
Oh my god.
Dude, horse groupies, that probably will be at least one of my kids. I gotta imagine.
Don't say that, dude.
I'm just being pragmatic right now. We're being pragmatic. Like Japan. Japan was pragmatic. I'm pragmatic. It's not an unlikelihood.
I think what
Yeah.
you're saying is it's not impossible.
Oh,
that would be.
it's more
I
than
feel-
not impossible.
Oh, okay. You're like,
Well, I
you
think
won't
we should
go so far
lower
as to
those.
say probable, but
It could happen.
Be
in
careful with that,
between.
buddy.
Dude, that's why I always keep a condom in the base. But other than that,
There you
like,
go. So they know.
They know it's like this guy practices safe sex, but also
The-
I only play
the
bass
bass.
at like one
Also,
gig.
he never does take it out of that base. The same condom every week.
That condom's got to be expired by now. It's definitely
probably.
it's definitely run its course, dude.
All the reverb that hits that dom, dude.
Oh my god.
I fucking like almost broke my guitar today. It was
Really?
brutal.
Trying to get the condom out, or
No. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll have the kid. I don't care anymore. I was playing at the Ravens tailgate downtown,
Oh,
which was
yeah.
super cool.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Played with John Burkhart of Thunder Club, surrogate
Nice.
drummer, and Stevie Matthews, who is going to come on the podcast at some point. Very good guy. He played bass. He doesn't even play bass. He's actually a really, really good guitarist. And it was like stupid because he was playing bass and I was playing guitar and I was like fucking up leads and shit. And I was just like, he should have been playing guitar. But I'm over here. He's got the condom in his bass, so he's getting ass and stuff. I was like, nah, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I should have the condom bass. Anyway, so the fucking wind is blowing and my acoustic's sitting there. I'm fucking trying to rock out on the electric.
Ooh.
And the wind just blows. We're up on the upper deck, like the rooftop deck. I felt like U2.
Ooh.
I felt like U2 at their world tour.
Hell
like
yeah.
we're like playing down to a bunch of like 40-year-old older white people, and
Hell yeah.
like
just
they're
like you two.
Hey, Tom Petty. I was like, dude, you fucking speaking my language right now, and I'm fucking mid-American girl, and the wind just blows my guitar across the deck into like a brick wall. And
Oh
I
my
I just
God.
saw it laying there, and I was like.
Like out of your hands.
No,
No,
it was on a stand.
Oh, it was
I
on
was
a
playing my
stand.
electric
Sorry,
and my
yeah, yeah, yeah.
acoustic
I
just
gotcha.
fucking
Got
whammed.
caught by the wind.
And it was like mid-song, and I was like, I looked back at John, and John was like, I looked at Stevie, and Stevie was like, I was like, oh no. I had to base my reaction over their
Oh my
reaction. I was
God,
like, well, if they
you
think it's funny, this couldn't be real.
Right. Did
But it
that
was
just
real.
happen? And they go, yeah.
I fucking picked it up. My guitar, what I have kept unscrupulously.
yeah, very clean.
Very clean. And I don't keep many things clean. You guys have all been to the studio before. This isn't a very
We're
clean
in it.
environment.
We're in it right now.
Smells like cigarettes and beer and
There's
shit.
actually
but
pretty clean. currently,
everybody
I feel
says
like.
that, and I don't get it.
The floor just doesn't seem to be as cluttered as it could be. I think that's
You know
a big part of
why?
it, having a lot of open carpet.
I think that a lot of people have come here in the wintertime when I have the heater here. And that heater
Ah.
right there
Yeah.
makes the entire room feel like
Smaller.
10 feet smaller in every
Yeah,
direction.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, everybody that comes in like, did you clean the place? I'm like, no, it's just summer. So, so that's a reason.
Oh.
But yeah, I picked up my guitar and it had a fucking dent in the thing, and
Ooh.
I was sad, dude. I almost like I don't get sentimental about inanimate objects, which is why I've always been like, how do you call an inanimate object cute? But I think I thought my guitar was cute, and that's
And
why
now it's just rugged.
now it's rugged, dude. Like I don't have the same relation with my
Guitar
guitar.
at puberty, dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't talk to you anymore.
Oh my god.
Fucking voice was cracking and stuff. Trying to play Brown Eyed Girls. Like, I was really sad. Like after Stevie and John left, they were like, "You good?" And I'm like, "Rap." I still have like
Like,
75
no.
more things to wrap up. They're like, John like packs up his snare. He's like, "You good?" And I'm like, "All right, yeah, whatever, dude. Get the fuck out of here." I'm like fucking still loading out speakers and shit. Looking at my guitar, I'm just like,
No.
I was so sad, dude. I was so sad.
Damn.
But Stevie kind of told he was like, "Dude, you know what? You play a lot. You do a lot of gigs, man. It's about time that thing has some battle scars." And I was like, "All right. That's the best justification I've heard all day." So, all right.
The first and the best.
The first and the best. Nobody else is offering me anything, dude. I barely got a free pit beef sandwich out of this shit, dude. This is bullshit. Bullshit. I paid for my first sandwich. I couldn't believe that shit. Do you know who I am? I'm the guy on the deck. Like, yeah, we're already getting free beers and paid. I was like, all right, get over it. Whatever.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm now over it.
That's what life's all about, dude. Dinging up your guitar, getting sandwiches.
Yeah, now I got to bring it to the horse tonight.
You got to bring your sandwich?
Yeah. Not my guitar, dude. Like the only horse musician who plays the sandwich.
Just like lifting it up with your
They'll know I paid for
squished
it.
together.
Oh, you didn't pay for that shit, did you? Fuck you guys. Damn.
Free sandwiches only.
Whatever, dude. I thought maybe it would sound better. I don't know. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet. How many podcasts have you done today?
This is the second podcast. This is like the third big thing I've done today.
Mm-hmm.
I did the tailgate thing, which is cool. At first, we sounded very bad, I think. Like not very bad, but like not stand out. We didn't sound good. Like the word "good" wouldn't be what would come out of my mouth if I were describing us.
This
I'd be
is fine.
We are. It was like, we're playing music. Like, because I've just started recently playing electric guitar, and I like have no concept of like how to sound good on the electric. It's like playing a different instrument. It really is. Like, you have to strum it like half as much. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
it's
so
just like that. It's just like that.
It sounds exactly
and like
that.
Stevie was like, dude, you gotta like tweak some stuff. And I was like, dude, we're mid-song right now. What do you want me to do, dude? And like
all into the mic.
Isn't this the third verse? What the fuck is going on right now? But we took a break, and I met up with Stevie over a sandwich, and he was like, all right, did some twisty stuff with my knobs. And we sounded way better the second set.
Nice.
And so that was cool. It was cool. And then I came here, did the podcast with them, and then now we're here doing this.
Nice. And then you got the horse tonight.
The horse night, yeah.
The mainstay.
That's 4 big things.
That's 4 big things.
That's a lot of
4
stuff.
huge things.
4
My
things
goodness.
where everyone is like, yo, Jimmy better fucking show up to play. And so far I've shown up to all of them.
Yeah. Except for you've made it there.
Whether or not I'm performing as well as normal is questionable. That's questionable.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. And you just got back from Philly.
I did.
Yeah,
Today. Yeah.
Did a little girls trip.
I did. Well,
Did you guys pee
I
all
was
over
the
people?
one girl. No, oh my gosh, that movie is still. Although that was the other thing too, is like we got this spa treatment, and the woman who I had was like, "This is going to activate your lymphatic system, so you will be peeing a lot more." But I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really sure what lymphs are. I know you've got lymph
that was in
nodes
your-
in
They're
your
white blood
armpits,
cells.
and like what?
They're your white blood cells.
They are. I thought they were like an interstitial kind of like fluid that was just going around.
Well, I'm going to base this off of not knowing what interstitial means and just say that you're
I
probably
think-
right.
No,
but also,
I think I'm not. I think I'm making it up.
white blood cells comes to mind. Lymph nodes produce white blood cells.
Really?
Yeah. And that's why you
Interesting.
would piss more. Pee. Pee.
Yeah, she's a girl.
I apologize.
Yeah. So
Guys piss, girls pee.
No.
Right. So we got spa treatments. Then we went to Barcade, drank a bunch, and played a lot of arcade games. It's a bar and arcade. It's called Barcade.
That makes sense.
It does make sense.
Who'd you go with?
I was there with my friend Amelia. She's going to law school up there, but we went to middle school and high school and college together. So that's my girl.
Do we know her? Did she go to
Yeah, I
Carver,
know her.
right? You went to
No,
Carver?
no,
you went
no.
to Bryn Mawr.
Yeah.
All right, then never mind. I didn't know anybody from Bryn Mawr except for you now.
Yeah. You might have met Amelia because I think
Possibly.
she's definitely met Scott.
Okay.
I think we all hung out at
at CVP one night.
CVP, yeah.
Yeah, you probably saw her.
You probably saw her.
Sounds like a place I would have been.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure. Like,
Maybe.
but that was like 3 years ago, so.
Damn.
That was when Hot Boy was still Bobby Shmurda. They
Yeah,
were still
yeah.
playing that at CVP.
Oh my
Last
goodness.
time I was like still going out to bars. I think I was coming down off the tip of my Towson bars career. And,
Yeah, dude, I've
This
retired.
illustrious career.
dude, I did have an illustrious career at Towson
know you
Bars. I
did.
really did.
I'm aware.
I was like, I used to have friends at every bar, get free drinks
Yeah, dude.
everywhere, and I walk into a bar.
You
I'm
know
like,
all the bouncers.
what do you mean
You're
this
like,
shit's $5? This is bullshit.
right.
But
Yeah, well, because that's you're working at all the restaurants.
yeah,
up
there's like a
there.
little inner circle down there.
Yeah.
Now, like,
LG back when you worked at. I think it was Dom was working at Seasons.
Yeah, Don was at. Well, Jimmy worked at Seasons.
I know. I was
think
gonna say Jimmy
before.
worked at Seasons too, but I don't think he was working there. At
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
that was before your time. That was way back.
I think
in
you were
the
here
day.
for the melting pot.
I was here for the melting
season.
pot and Cheesecake Factory a little bit, and then
Really?
Little bit.
yeah,
Man, that's
I've
throwback.
been around for a bit. So
Last
Yeah.
time I remember really going out to the bars, the song that comes to mind, there was a lot of Fetty Wap on the
yeah.
speakers, and there was a
Yeah.
lot
It's
of
also been a minute,
club going up
Oh.
on a Tuesday.
I think that was
Yeah, dude.
2013.
No, that was
Maybe
2015.
2014.
I think 2015, bro.
No, that song was
2014?
old.
Because that was hot when I first started working at the movie theater.
There's no way it's been 4 years since I was cool.
All
at
my
Towson
ushers
Bars.
put me on to cool music.
God damn, dude.
Oh
I'm
my
4
goodness.
years out.
Damn.
But probably less, because you had a strong career, dude.
Yeah.
You're going
did.
for you're like Van Wilder. You're like going for a couple extra semesters.
Yeah, it took me. Yeah, I was there for a little longer. They almost did a fucking expose on me.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the whole thing. It was the whole thing. I got turned down eventually. I was like, but
Yeah.
Yeah, when when Jimmy made his move from Seasons to Cheesecake Factory, it was around the time that we dropped out of college. And the running joke was, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm transferring to Cheesecake. I'm gonna get my credits in at Seasons real quick. I'm gonna transfer to a nice state."
Seasons really
Cheesecake."
was the community
Yeah.
college of restaurant jobs. It really was. It really was. You get your
Dude.
gen eds done there, like how to make a Diet
Yeah,
Coke.
then you could
Like,
instantly
Oh my
transfer to any restaurant in town.
I don't need to go to Cheesecake Factory to learn how to pour Diet Coke. I can learn that shit at Seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need to do that shit. I can
Why
take
am I
an
doing
order
this over again?
at Seasons. It's bullshit. It's a waste of my time.
Right. For sure.
But,
yeah.
it worked out.
Hey.
Worked
there
out,
you go.
dude. Living life now.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, now
Technically.
you're a Fed Hill goer.
Fed
or Fells
Hill?
Point, I mean.
Yeah,
You're
I
like-
skipped the Fed Hill phase of what should have been my life as a white guy who was at one point in his early 20s. I feel like Fed Hill should have been a place that I went.
I don't know. That was.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't like Fed Hill.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Just because I feel like I know some people. I knew a girl in college. She kept telling everyone she was from Baltimore, but she was from Carroll County, which is different.
True.
Thank you.
Yeah, and now she
And then
is your
she
enemy.
was okay. That
and
was a whole
lives in
other thing.
Fed
She
Hill.
was my enemy, but she was living in Canton, and then she moved there because she had never lived in Baltimore and didn't know that you didn't have to go to one of the more expensive neighborhoods immediately
Yeah.
and live there because your parents can pay for your apartment.
Well, yeah, true.
I'm just not a big fan of that lifestyle.
Sounds like you're not a big fan of this chick.
That too, but she represented a lot of stuff for me. Anyway,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
you on that. I feel you on that.
yeah, she's at grad school now, so she's out of here.
She does sound like somebody who would have aggressively hung out in Fed Hill. I'll hand you that.
I don't think she
um,
left her apartment much, to be honest. But I
Well,
don't know.
Canton's kind of the same way. Canton is very yuppie-ish and kind of like we're all here. I did
I feel
pull
like Fed
well, it's like
Hill
her
is
sister lived there, but her sister was in her 30s.
Fed
and a
Hill is
lawyer.
the Towson
Like,
of downtown. There's no doubt.
Yeah,
It's just
and
like,
then Canton is like the Lutherville, Timonium, Hunt Valley.
yeah,
It's for the older. You know what I mean?
yeah, a little bit older.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Fed Hill is it's either a toss up between Fed Hill or Fells Point. That's after college.
That being said, I also
kids
have a
either
friend
going
from
to
school who,
Loyola
lives
or
in Locust Point, and I like her a lot, and I'm sure she goes out in Feld Hill.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Locust Point's close
So.
enough. I have a sentimental tie to Fells Point. I don't consider Fells Point as broy as Fed Hill, but I do acknowledge that it is.
It's it's a mix
Broy.
of broy and touristy to me.
Yes, I'll give you that.
So it's a diluted bro.
Yeah. It's like the bros can't get a foothold,
Well,
a stronghold on the environment, but they
'Cause
want
there's too
to.
many tourists.
Yeah.
They want to.
What's funny too is just Fells Point and Locust Point were both historically places where immigrants lived and were the
Because
cheapest.
they used to be
because they
loading
were,
docks and shit.
right, and they were right by the water too,
Yeah.
and no one wanted to live by the water. So it's just really funny. Again, I think that it's now waterfront property is the absolute most expensive places to live in Baltimore.
I wonder why. I guess because now that we have climate control in our houses and we have air conditioning and shit like that, living by the water in the summer, unless you have air conditioning, cannot be fun. But once somebody
also we don't
invented
have
it-
a bunch of horse shit in the water now.
That's
too.
true.
There were 20,000 horses living in Baltimore
it does
in
smell bad
1893. It does still smell bad, but it doesn't smell anywhere near as bad as it used to.
Yeah. But yeah,
Thanks
I
to
would
Mr.
say.
Trash Wheel.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Trash
You know
Wheel. Well,
that.
there's like 3 of them. There's like Dr. Trash and I'm just making all the guys, you know.
Mountain Trash.
Lord Trash.
Senor Garbage. I don't fucking know any of these guys.
Oh my
They're all
goodness.
around. They're all picking up trash and stuff. I don't know. There still
Chomping it
seems to be a
up.
lot of trash in the harbor. I don't know
There's
really
a
what
lot.
they're doing.
I feel like
but
it's a bunch.
I feel like the trash wheel's missing a lot.
I
Yeah,
like,
it's-
well, I think
I
it
feel like
has
Dr.
to.
Trash
Like,
needs
it's
to go back
it's
to
a pretty limited.
law school.
I think he just gets
Oh.
full, dude.
Yeah,
There's just so
sometimes you
much.
just gotta go like lie down for a little
Dr.
bit.
Trash, like,
Too much
get
trash.
this trash away from me, please.
Yeah.
Dude, get out of here, bro. This is your job. And I'm trying to be a bro right now, and there's a can in the water in front of me. This is bullshit.
If you were a bro, you'd throw that can in there.
That is true.
Dang.
That is true. But Canton is like its own little fucking place. Like I played a
Yeah.
gig down at Colada's the other night, and like it's very everybody in Canton just hangs out in Canton. It really is like a little fucking its own thing.
Kind of insular.
Yeah. I pulled a girl's phone number from there. That was cool.
Ooh.
But like, that's the
How'd
thing.
you do that?
Little magic trick.
I didn't do anything.
Whoa, is this your number? Because I have it now.
Pulled her phone out and put your number in and called it. She didn't notice.
I had a lot up my sleeve that night. A lot up my sleeve. No, I didn't do anything that impressive. I just like played, and she was just a girl, and then was there, and I was like, all right. She's giving me the eye like one too many times in the past 10 minutes. And I was like, if I ever
Little
had to-
did she know, she was blinking her phone number to you in Morse code.
But yeah, so she left me her number on a napkin, which is, ladies, very classy move. Don't ever feel self-conscious about that. Very classy. It's very classy.
Very classy.
Don't ever withhold
my
yourself from doing that.
goodness.
How else are you supposed to give me your number? Like I'm mid-song, you know, right on a napkin.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Right on
carrying
a
on
I'm
a
not
fucking
gonna come up
sketch
and be
battle.
like, "Can I get your number?"
Yeah, exactly. But it was weird because she left me her number, and then like I walked outside, and she was like smiling the whole time, and I was like, I don't know how much eye contact I'm supposed to make with a girl that I might eventually text. Like I don't like at this point I hadn't acknowledged that she.
I feel
didn't-
like she should have, if she was going to leave her number, just left altogether.
she
Yeah.
did. She
Oh,
did.
good,
And then
good.
she
That's
came-
better.
Yeah, she.
But you
as she-
immediately came out after her.
Sorry,
That
miss,
was
you
it.
forgot something? Did you want this back?
is
Hey,
this
it's not a
your
trash
number?
can.
Yeah.
But she left with her friend, and then she came back with like a group of friends, like right towards the end of my set, and I was like, okay, cool. And then as I was leaving, I was like, geez, I hope this girl isn't standing right outside, so when I walk past her, I have to
Be like,
obligatorily,
"Hi, I'm
say
Jimmy."
something. That was the worst word I've ever said in my life, by the way. But like when I walked out the door, she was right there, and I was like, well, I can't not speak to her. And so then, yeah, I didn't know what to say.
You call her, you're like, "Hey."
I was like, literally, I was like, I got your napkin. I didn't know what to say. Like, and
got
then,
your napkin.
I got your napkin. Turns out she's the worst texter of all time,
Aw,
but it also turns out I don't care.
guess what? I don't even care.
Guess
thought
what?
about it.
I'm a bad texter too.
I thought about it. I was like, look, I'm 26 years old. I know how to carry a conversation at this point in my life. You just sit back.
And you're
continue
just
to
like,
be
"I
hot."
got your
Can you
napkin."
say, LOL.
All 26 years of your life leading up to that. I'm
Should
a
just
master
say-
of conversation. Got your napkin.
One of the better openings that night, dude. Go give me a break. Give me a fucking break here. Please give me a break here. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I was given one of the best pieces of advice by Stevie, who helps me out a lot these days. I'm starting to realize. He said, look, if you get a girl's number, you want to hang out with her, you don't make plans.
What?
And I was like, what? Exactly. That was my reaction. I said, what? And he was like, dude, a girl that leaves her number in your fucking tip bucket, she's not trying to make fucking plans with you. Just when you have free time, the first free time you get, just hit her up and say, hey, you want to go grab a drink? Bingo. Done right there. And I was like, dude, because he was like, if you make plans, it's never going to happen. And I couldn't argue with that because in my personal experience, it has never happened. I was like, Stevie, you might be right. And so we're going to put it to the test this week. it's probably gonna get like a really bad text response from her, like something like LOL or something. I don't know. It'll probably be bad, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
I'll
update
be looking
the pod.
out. Yeah.
A tweet from the live from the studio
Yeah.
podcast. Just
Put it up on
an
our
update of the
Instagram.
date and be like, it went well.
Yeah,
it
just
didn't go
fucking
so well.
screenshot
like,
your
"She's
text and
late."
blast it out there. Put her on blast on
God.
all of our social media.
Find out what her social media is, tag her and everything. Excited for my date tonight. Like, can't wait to see at
Yeah.
that girl with the napkin. At napkin girl 23. Like,
Is he still working that napkin angle? Jesus Christ.
Hashtag napkin. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Exciting.
Oh man, how many numbers you pull a week?
It's not stunning.
Yeah.
It's not. It's definitely like you wouldn't be stunned.
Do you
like,
think you get more during like cold season?
I think that is a good theory, and I've been dabbling with it a little bit. I've been thinking.
Dabbling in my
Okay,
theories.
so I was talking to Travis about this recently. Cuffing season.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. I'm just
All
saying
right.
he's a good listener. And
I was talking at Travis recently.
I don't know if he agreed or disagreed with me. I just know that I was talking in his presence about this. And what it was that cuffing season, you know how they have cuffing season? What's cuffing season? It's fucking fall, winter, right? That's cuffing season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that? I feel like it's got to be, and also, and I remember reading this poem once. I haven't read very many poems.
Sorry.
But this is
what?
one of the poems. I remember reading this
I'm
poem
just trying to
once.
follow this sentence.
And the poem said,
Like,
when the
when
weather...
is it cuffing season? Fall and winter, right? End of the poem.
That was Robert Frost.
Right.
And yes. And it was something about like how like when the weather turns to spring, a young man's heart turns to love. I think that just like animals have mating season, humans have seasons where they pursue different angles of a relationship. And so I think in spring and summer, people are far more into hooking up generically, subconsciously. But in fall and winter, people fall way more into the category of trying to link up with somebody.
Well, you want to like snuggle up to someone because you don't want to be cold.
Exactly.
You
It's
want to have someone to
evolutionary.
spend a little
Yeah.
time
It's
with. 'Cause you're
evolutionary.
just like, I don't want to be like, just like.
I can't tell if you're agreeing
Yeah,
with me. I feel like
No, I am agreeing with you.
I feel like
Yeah.
numbers come more commonly in the winter because girls are looking around. They're like, "Look, I've been to the fucking Merritt pool all summer.
Yeah, I'm fucking cold now.
I'm cold.
I'm cold.
Cold. This guy's wearing a hoodie under his jersey, and I'm gonna fucking give him my number." He looks.
I
warm.
bet he has more hoodies.
He looks
I
warm.
bet he'll let me wear one and never give it
Because
back.
I think it all goes hand in hand. I think it all goes hand in hand because in the summer, all right.
No,
And
this
this-
is making sense.
I know, but I feel like it's about to not make sense.
But yeah, we don't know what's cooking up in that brain.
I'm like,
we're about
okay,
to see.
Okay, so in the summer, everybody can dress more revealingly, right? Like guys can wear fucking sleevelesses and fucking
Hell yeah, guys
shorts.
can wear all the tank tops they want to wear,
yeah.
shorts.
And girls can fucking wear booty shorts and fucking crop tops and all this shit. And everybody's peacocking. Everybody in the summer, you're fucking peacocking. Like, this is what I got. You want to fuck me or not? And in the winter, it's like I'm wearing a fucking jacket. Like,
Right.
we're gonna
You're like-
have to see eye to eye on something.
Right. You're gonna have to like my personality.
Exactly.
too.
We're gonna have to talk.
I'm gonna have to find a napkin somewhere.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
it holds water, and that's why I think that this chick is falling into cuffing season, and I
Yeah.
think that soon enough she'll fall back into mating season, which is when I will text her.
Oh,
You're gonna wait a cool
interesting.
6 months.
6
to
months,
text
I'm
her.
waiting.
Cool
6
6 months. Gonna just wait a cool 6 months for her to get an actual boyfriend, and then she won't be available anymore.
That would be my opening text. I was waiting for mating season.
He reads it. It's, what the fuck is?
She's so bad at conversation.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Louise. That's funny though. I don't know. It kind of makes sense, I guess.
Does it
Yeah.
not make sense?
In some ways.
Yeah, I think you wouldn't have words like phrases like cuffing season in the vernacular if it wasn't a phenomenon
Yeah.
that was occurring. Yeah.
Phenomenon. Yeah, that would be the word.
Mm-hmm. Phenomena is plural. So.
Plural. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, learn a little something every day. What was that word that you couldn't figure out earlier?
Obligatorily.
Is that real?
I don't think so.
No, I think that's probably why I couldn't figure it out.
Obligatorily.
I was like, wait, this isn't real.
Obligatorily.
Obligatorily?
Yeah.
Obligatorily.
Obligatorily.
No.
Now we're talking.
You say it twice,
No.
I say it terribly.
We all say obligatorily. That's kind of where we all see eye to eye on that one.
That's so silly. That's not right.
Tomato.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I feel like a dick with this moment in life because I really do.
Start wrapping up.
Yeah, I know, and it kind of sucks because I kind of.
That's fine. We're
mad
just
about it.
but that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's cool. Whatever.
Come back on another day.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe we'll see.
Would that be
then,
cool? I mean, like,
you know,
I would.
6 years from now.
No. Episode 203, you're in.
Right. Yeah.
I would say we're making plans right now on the
Mhm.
air. We're not on the air.
Oh.
We're on the air though.
Yeah, we're kind of on the air,
Yeah.
like, because I'm not going to edit this
Really?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you?
Right.
If you wanted to come back at any other point this week,
This week is really bad for me because I've got all those shows coming up.
Yeah,
perfect.
Great.
Then 203 it is.
Yeah. We're at like what, 125 now?
Right.
This will be
yeah.
123, so 80
123.
episodes.
Okay, so just a cool
Mm-hmm.
2 years maybe.
Yeah, it sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Damn, I really
It'll actually
do.
be a little bit quicker.
I haven't figured out, like, I haven't quite figured out how to, like, time manage shit yet, because I just
it's-
recently
yeah.
started having people come and use the studio, and so now I'm
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
I'm not used to, like,
having time constraints on either
exactly.
side and that
I'm
kind
not
of
used to
thing.
having any time
yeah.
constraints, so, like, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also just come through whenever
Okay.
you want.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. The irony of this whole
You know when I'm
situation is
podding.
most times there's nothing going on here. It's just a
Mhm.
matter of me planning correctly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I wanted to get you on to plug your big old show.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw that out again.
Yeah. Well, the big one is Benson Ball, which is really cool. So that's going to be at 5:00 at Eaton Workshop in DC on Saturday, the 27th.
Nice. I think it's free tickets, right? You just got
Tickets are free. You have to
yeah.
get them on Eventbrite. And the only other thing, too, is that Jordan Levine and I are working on notebooks together.
Yeah.
So he's having me collaborate with him for some Halloween notebooks that are going to look really, really cool.
Yeah,
They're
you
glow in the
designed
dark.
covers.
Yeah. So I designed 2 covers. He's also collaborating with another artist who is named Beth, and I don't remember her last name. But
Is it a comedian artist?
mm-mm.
No,
Okay.
No.
I think it's
No,
his
she's
new
just-
studio.
Yeah, yeah. So she does really cool collage work. But yeah, I've got some spooky notebooks coming out, and they're going to be really cool.
Hell yeah.
I will definitely want to grab one.
And that's Wonder Books. Check
Mhm.
them out on Instagram. Jordan will probably have them in person if you're in the Baltimore area. But yeah, Wonder Books X EEN.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll plug some stuff now. I'm going to be at that show, the Benson Ball show, in the audience watching. And then
Yeah.
Sunday, October 28th, I'll be at the Cellar Door in Frederick, Maryland. October 30th, maybe I'm going to be at Sean Savoy's room if he remembers that I'm booked on it. Unlike last time. And then I'm going to keep plugging it even though it's far out. December 8th, second Saturday shit show at Auto Bar. So
Nice.
keep an eye out for all those. Jimmy, you got anything?
Yeah, guys. Every Sunday night, you can catch me at the Horse you came in on from 10 to close. I'll be there in approximately, hopefully, 20 minutes. So
There we
who
go.
knows? We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Monday, October 22nd, High Tops 9 to 1. And, Riptide. First time playing at Riptide, by the way. That's in Fells Point. October 26th. That's a Friday. I'm playing from 9 to 1. Probably going to dress up for it. I don't know. I feel like I don't know like when people are planning on celebrating Halloween this year. I don't know if it's like Halloween's on Wednesday. So I don't know if we're going to do it like the weekend before or like. But like I'm going to dress up. So I guess I'll see you guys there. Hopefully you're in costume or else I'll just look like an asshole.
Hell yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Awesome. Well, this is a cute little episode.
Yeah, a little mini.
A little mini. Yeah.
You know what? It
Very
was
cute.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
We've had shorter episodes.
Oh,
Yeah,
We have
thank
had shorter
you.
episodes. I think Eric and I are used to the fucking 2-hour epics these days, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, LFCS podcast all across the board. Check us out on Laughable, iTunes, all that good stuff. Shout out Laughable, great podcasting app. I guess see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys can just take it in your